What does a pre-Roman snake goddess, Saint Dominic, and May 1st have in common? You're going to find out. Welcome to the Logos Divine channel, where we talk about ancient myth, playing cards, everything in between. We're going to talk about Angizia today. She was an Oskian goddess of snakes and healing, worshipped by the Marsian people around the Lake Fucine. According to Roman historian Cnaeus Gaelius, she was one of the daughters of King Aeetes, alongside Medea and Circe. However, according to Greek sources, after she's abandoned by Jason, Medea flies to Italy. Angizia's main shrine was a grove on the southern shore of Lake Fucine. Renowned for teaching her serpent-charming spells, over time her cult merged with Rome's Bona Dea, or the Good Goddess, whose May 1st temple rites were for women only as secret fertility and earthquake-averting ceremonies. Fast forward 1,000 years, and Saint Dominic of Sora, who lived in the late 10th century, became infamous for his miracles against snake bites and became the Christian patron of Cuculo, a village in Abruzzo, roughly where the Lake Fucine once was. It was drained by the Emperor Claudius in about 52 CE. Remote mountain villages like Cuculo preserved pagan and ecstatic rituals well into the 20th century thanks to their geographic isolation. So if you're watching this on May 1st, about 6 weeks ago, villagers in Cuculo started catching snakes, and today they'll drape the statue of St. Dominic with these serpents and parade it through the village. Remote areas in Italy, similar to mountain villages like Cuculo, typically preserve polytheistic and ecstatic rites well into modernity, thanks to their geographic isolation. Italian anthropologist Ernesto Di Martino's landmark 1959 study described tarantism as a culturally bound syndrome in rural southern Italy, where those who were bitten by a tarantula underwent an ecstatic, music-driven dance to purge venom and emotional distress. By the 1950s, these dance cures had become wrapped up in Catholic devotion, performed during saints' feasts, especially in chapels dedicated to St. Paul, and prefaced by prayers and blessings. DiMartino traced these rhythmic convulsions, tambourine beats, and trance states back to ancient Bacchic rituals of communal release. This blend of Christian liturgy and pagan ecstasy survived in isolated villages long after it vanished elsewhere. After Christianity became Rome's state religion in the late 4th century, the church amassed pagan temple treasures through papal antiquarianism. This papal collection preserved snake healing iconography, which influenced Christian art and popularized festival imagery over the centuries. The conversion of Angizia's serpent goddess legacy and St. Dominic's cult in Cuculo illustrate how pagan rituals were Christianized via artifact transmission and local devotion. My game's coming to Kickstarter soon. You can find a link in my profile. Take a look.